Welcome to Nerd's Kitchen. Today we're going to be cooking KFC Chicken, inspired by I Love You Colonel Sanders. Well, let's hop into the game, and I hope you enjoy. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. This aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. All of this leads us to a question: how is it made? Well, to figure that out, we are going through a short trip through history. See, Colonel Sanders had many jobs. One can call him an opportunist. However, throughout all of his jobs, it leads us to his lucky break. Shell Oil Company offered him service station rent-free. In attempt to attract more customers, Colonel Sanders handed out an assortment of foods, which then caught popularity and led him to starting his own restaurant. Now, the question is, what made his food unique? I believe that in between the long shifts of selling oil, he had to prepare the chicken the night before, to finally cook it in the morning. Therefore, marinating the chicken with all of the unique spices and herbs, and giving it extra kick that made it stand off so much. On to our recipe. As you can see, marination is the key. So therefore, these 11 ingredients are the most important ones. So, let's start simple. 1 tablespoon of ketchup. Now, to add a little bit of spiciness, we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of pepper flakes. To add herbiness to our mixture, 1 teaspoon of oregano. For the smoky flavor, we're adding 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper, 3/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/8 of a teaspoon of lemon zest, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2/3 of a cup of buttermilk, and 2 beaten eggs. Now this marinade with 11 ingredients should bring out the best flavors in our meat. Of course, this also requires us to marinate it from 12 to 24 hours. Now, on to our meat. After flattening it with a hammer, we're gonna shape it into tiny little cubes, the perfect size for bite pieces of KFC chicken. In a large mixing bowl, we're gonna mix 2 pounds of chicken that we diced beforehand with our marinade and leave it on for 24 hours in our fridge. Well, you can also do 12, but I would personally prefer 24 hours.
"24 hours later."
Now, let's prep our breading station. We're gonna have 2 beaten eggs, 2 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of corn flour. Now the corn flour is very important because it adds this flaky effect to our chicken once it's cooked through. And of course, we're adding a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper. And we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. Now we're going to mix everything together and coat the chicken. Now I'm going to teach you a little nifty trick. We're going to be using a method called the dry and wet hand. Using this trick, we can keep our flour mixture dry and our egg mixture wet. And that method is very important for a double dipped chicken. We are of course double dipping to create an extra thick and flaky layer of crust. Using your right hand, the hand that pulls out the wet chicken from our bowl, we dip into the flour, cover it with our left hand. Then moving it with our left hand, we dip in the egg and back to the flour. In a large pan or deep fryer, we bring enough hot oil to a boil to cover the chicken. You can test if the oil is hot enough by dropping a little piece of the flour. If it bubbles, you're ready to go. Flipping once in a while, we cook the chicken for about 10 minutes. And your chicken is ready. Look at that golden color, isn't it beautiful? Plate up and enjoy. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe and ring that notification bell. I will be sure to upload more videos of this type on my Twitter, Instagram and on my YouTube channel. Hope to see you soon.